Okay, so here is Metagal by Radalaika Games and Retro Revolution. This is a tribute game to games like Mega Man. Here you can pick language, and I'm going to go and pick English, United States. Here is a controller button breakdown. So you go for the controls, and you're going to go ahead and be able to choose a save file and a character, so you can unlock characters eventually. So you can pick character, pick a save slot. Lots of different save slots, so that's kind of cool. And we'll jump right in here. Alright, so you got, I think there's like 9 different stages or so, with 9 different end bosses. So yeah, very much inspired by Mega Man. So you got the standard blaster. You've got the L and R buttons to cycle through your weapons. You got a charge shot, a gear that can be used to replenish your life, or as a restart point at a checkpoint. So you get gears by killing enemies, and you can use that to either start back at the last checkpoint you were at when you died, or use it to heal you. So you're one to the other. There's a gear there. And just like Mega Man and games of that nature, the boss, the weapons you get from the boss do help quite a bit with the other bosses you'll encounter at the end of the stages. And in fact, I think I pretty much used the third stage's weapon through most of my gameplay that I've played so far. I think I've gotten to like the 7th or 8th stage, so I'm almost through the game. But the game's pretty hard. It's not hard, but it's true to its retro roots. Let's just put it that way. There's enough here to stand on its own, but also enough to say, okay, definitely pays tribute to games like Mega Man. And there's nothing wrong with that at all. The art style is great. The music's very catchy. The game at all doesn't feel unfair. The platforming isn't broken. I did not feel the game was broken in any way, with the exception of one portion. And the portion that I found that I felt was kind of broken was the hit detection in the fire stage, where you have the lava coming down from the ceiling. Your hitbox is slightly larger than you are in that particular instance, so you do get hit even if you think you're safe. So do keep that in mind. Spikes are one-hit kill, as you can see there. And I used a gear to start back at the checkpoint. You also have a dash that you can use to help you get from platform to platform, get those large distances. You also can jump higher in water, which I thought was kind of interesting. So your jump has more height than water. When the enemy throws that shield up, you can't hit it, which is kind of annoying. There we go. I like the fact that the stages have like mid bosses. I think they did that in. I think Capcom did that in Mega Man 6. But I like it. I like the mid bosses. Mid bosses, and then the actual boss for the stage. But like I was saying, I mean, nothing bad about this game at all. This game's just awesome. So if you like games like Mega Man, you like, games of that nature, definitely worth checking out. It's not very expensive either. I think it's in the neighborhood of like $5 or $10. So not all that expensive at all. If you hit by those, it's a one-hit kill as well. Those will obliterate you. But yeah, like I've been saying, a very well done game, not broken at all, like you've seen with some, or like you see with some tribute games. And I like how the stages aren't all that huge either, so it makes it pretty easy for you to just pick up and play a stage and come back to it later. Or get to a stopping point as well, like get to the second half of the stage and decide to come back to it later. On the Vita anyway. And PS4 you can do that too, but pretty sure I should have died there. So as the first boss, initially I said that I used the third boss's weapon towards the majority of the gameplay. I apologize. It's actually this boss's weapon, so the first boss's weapon, because of the homing bullets. Makes it really easy to nail the bosses regardless of the pattern, as long as you can avoid being hit. And depending on whether you feel it's beneficial to use a gear to heal yourself or not, it kind of depends on you. I mean, you use it and then you have to wait for it to fill up again. So, I mean, is it more beneficial to use a gear to heal yourself or to start from a checkpoint? You know, weigh those options. But here I got her down so low, I figured I'd beat her, and I did. So narrowly didn't, but yeah, you get graded at the end. You give your stats and you get a grade. I may go back and try to go for the S or the A rank grade. But for now, I just want to get through the game. Which, like I said, I think I'm on the 6th or 7th stage by now. And that's on the Vita, though. That's on the PS4. And I find it kind of easier to play it on the Vita over the PS4. And I know, I'm sure it's just me. But yeah, I don't have any gear, just start back from the beginning, which can be a bit tedious, but at the same time, it does give you the ability to learn the stage so you know what to avoid and what to expect. I think I've done this stage probably about, gosh, I want to say probably about 20 times, give or take. And this is, I think, where you're going to see, where I was mentioning earlier, the hitbox issue I have with the stage. I love that weapon. And I need the homing bolts be a shield as well. Definitely useful. That gear sometimes tricky to get if you don't time it right. Okay, so right up here is where you're going to see what I was talking about. So I totally forgot that was going to happen. And you may see it here, you may not. I'm pretty sure you do, but let's take a look here. I'm trying to judge exactly how far away or how close I can get before I get hit. And actually, no, you don't see it here because I actually make it through here. But yeah, if you were like right next to it, you can die from it. And also, when it's not all the way dissolved, you can also die from it. So there's that. So keep that in mind if you decide to pick this game up and, and you're playing the stage. I don't know what you need to get that gear. I'm sure you can get back to it. Depending on the... I'm sure you have to get a boss weapon to get that. Give you an ability to grab that. Alright, this has been the review for Metagal. Thank you to Red Electric Games for allowing me to review the game here on my channel. If you like the game, consider picking it up. It's not too expensive. And as always, until next time, take care and happy gaming.